It's my pleasure now to invite our guest of honor, Ms. Errol Caroline, to address the gathering and share her thoughtful insights with us. Please, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all. For the rector, the principal, teachers, staff, parents, and the future stalwarts of this country, my dear students, I must say thank you for inviting me to be the guest of honor on a special day in the very special school. My mind, my heart, and my eyes are filled with real happiness and joy. Sometimes I forgot the world when I see the children dancing, singing. As Father said before, we never get this opportunity again. Thank you for the students. I can say confidently that there are not many in this country and around the globe who would not have come across the name Don Bosco. Though the name Don Bosco is the name of the greatest saint who lived in Italy, who loved the youths more than anything in the world, who lived his life for the youth, who is the reason why we all are here today. But for many non-Catholic, non-Salesians, non-Don Bosco alumni, Don Bosco means the most prestigious education institution. It's not their fault because the alumni of Don Bosco have created a mark for themselves in early field, not only in India but across the globe. Studying in Don Bosco is not that much easy because people like me, we studied in an underprivileged school in Chennai and spent my childhood in the hostel. Nearly 18 years in my studies I was in the hostel. During our times, there were no devices, no information. I need to thank the sisters who taught the principles of life. I had dreamt of various women leaders in my lifetime, like Indira Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and I would always wanted to be a leader who could help development of a community. Since my school days, I had opportunity to do my post-graduation in social work at Stella Maris College. After that, I studied law in Madras Law College. Then, with the help of Bishop Azariah, I went to Sweden, Uppsala University, to study women's rights. And then again I got the scholarship to go to Tokyo to study human rights. I am here humbly and proudly speaking to you as a mother, international legal consultant, Deputy General Secretary of a political party, trade union leader of MRF and Corbandum Universal, and the president of various prestigious communities. Students and parents, again I'm saying, studying in a school like this, it is not easy for all people. Just to name a few, Vijay Amitraj, Vishwanath Anand, many cricketers, many actors, politicians like Karthi Chidambaram, former Union Minister Mr. Dayanidhi Maran, present Union Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal, they all studied at Don Bosco School. I think now in Lok Sabha also we have 3 MPs. Really, it's an honor for us. There are many business tycoons. For example, our Kalanidhi Maran, the Sun TV owner, he also studied it at Don Bosco. And I can say proudly, and his wife, Kaveri, she was my classmate at Salamaris MA Social Work, and she was my roommate in the hostel. So I wonder what I should say to you. Rather, I would have preferred an interactive session with you, which would have made me more happy, because I always want to be a learner, which is the key to the success of many top-notch personalities. Don Bosco School of Excellence is an institution, is a jewel in the crown of Don Bosco institutions. I know very well Don Bosco imparts a holistic education and does not believe in creating books nerds. I used to wonder why Don Bosco wants to start a CBSE school, which according to many is very academic oriented. And when I come here and watched all the cultural programs and I was talking to Father, I came to know it is not only academic oriented, and they are teaching us what is life and what person you have to be in the society in future. Thank you, fathers. After a few years, I learned that, as usual, you have created a niche of your own and attracted many students from other leading schools, because Don Bosco's style of education is unique. It makes you to enjoy the education, treats all kids equal with great love and affection. This is very important. This is the need of the hour, where the fast-paced world has forgotten to love, to help, to protect, to be caring, and above all, to enjoy life. In a few years from now, I'm sure the successful technies and technocrats will say, we thoroughly enjoyed our school days and we did not miss any fun in our school, which is not we hear from them today. And if one comes across the statement like this, and I ask which school, I'm sure the name they would say is Don Bosco School of Excellence, Egmore. As a guest of honor, it's a compulsion. I should give some advice to you. Not only that, I am proud mother of 2 grown-up kids. One is a doctor and another one is a lawyer. It's nothing new. Whether you like it or not, you'll be told by your parents, your grandparents, relatives, teachers, friends. It is the time management. Time management is very important to lead a good life. How effectively you are going to use your 24 hours in a day. Study well. Don't shift school lessons for tomorrow. Play when it's time to play. I mean the outdoor games, not the Xbox or PlayStations. Help the elderly person, spend time with your grandparents, spend few hours in a week in community services. That will be a great Don Bosco, that will be a great time for Don Bosco students. Spend time in nature conversation. Don't think what you could do as a school student. There are many clubs and societies with the school students which are very active and effective. Use the technology constructively. I'm not against your gadgets and game stations. All I want to say is do not spend too much time on your Xbox. Help your parents in whatever way you could. As a mother, if you help your parents, we will feel very happy and proud. The recent research says children helped parents in house chores are the very successful in their chosen profession. And remember one thing always, your teachers are your biggest strengths. Teachers are like your dads because they may look tough on you at times, but within they are worried about your future. They will go to any extent to ensure that all the students will be successful in their chosen fields. My little advice to parents, because your son or daughter is in a CBSE school, not necessary they will be a Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, Indra Nui or a Pranag Agarwal. They may be the next Vishwanath Anand, Piyush Goyal, Shreya Agarwal, Kalanidhi Maran. Why not an Ashok Amitraj? The world is not only for doctors or engineers. It is more out there. All the few names I mentioned are not popular because they chose the popular field, but they are popular because they love the field very much. It is our duty as parents and teachers to help them to explore various fields, arrange for talks from personalities from different fields, invite people from various walks of life, because your success is not measured only by your bank balances. When you teach them to be successful in life, please do not forget to teach them about their social responsibilities in societies, their fundamental rights. They should know what are the birth rights and what Constitution says for each citizen, and their contribution to make this world a better place, even for a weaker and the underprivileged. Thank you and all the very best for the students, teachers and the management staff in all your future endeavors. And remember, I am just a call away for a help or a support that you would need. Nothing more will make me happier than being of any help to this greatest institution. இந்த வாய்ப்பை வழங்கிய நல்லுள்ளங்களுக்கும் அத்துணை பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் மாணவர்களுக்கும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய கிறிஸ்துமஸ் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் புத்தாண்டு வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, ma'am. We are privileged to have you with us today. Thank you for your invigorating words which raised our spirits. I humbly request you to remain on stage to do the honors for the prize distribution. Your positive action combined with positive thinking results in success. As the saying goes, leaders aren't born, they are made. I feel glad in announcing the winners of the quizzical whose persistent quest for success, dedication, sincerity and hard work has led them to success. DBSOE Quizzical Quest 2021-22. Standard 1, Esther Lejoy secures the first place. Esther. Sean Michael Patrick secures the third place. Standard 2, Marius Nicandro Ryan secures the first place. SP Ishanika secures the second place. M Samyukta secures the third place. Standard 3, Mohammad Shayan secures the first place. Jeremy Rajaratnam secures the second place. Ian Lancelot James secures the third place. Standard 4, Kevin Dietrich Peter secures the first place. Ayan Jain secures the second place. K.A. Haresh secures the third place. I kindly request Administrator Father to give away the prizes. Standard 5, DS Yadesh first place. Jilla Nitish secures the second place. Evelyn Lejoy secures the third place. Class 6, Anthony Brendan secures the first place. Yes, Karthikeyan secures the second place. Jashwin Devaselvan secures the third place. Class 7, Surya Anthony secures the first place. Ganesh Kumaran Muthukumaran secures the second place. Jason secures the third place. Class 8, Mohammad Farhan secures the third place. Thank you, respected dignitaries.